Dear ASES members, on-demand access to member-only educational material represents one of our many benefits as ASES members. Currently, this material is hosted in the learning management system created by past President MacDonald, the SHED. Many of the educational sessions held at the San Antonio 2024 annual meeting are now available to you at the ASES website and the ASES app. The educational program for this meeting was orchestrated by Drs. Hedrich, Kassam, and Spencer.
We had a fantastic ASES 2024 annual meeting thanks to the contributions by our amazing faculty members. We had outstanding symposia where we discussed how to prevent, how to diagnose, and how to treat surgical infections, and looked at the state-of-the-art treatment for pain, proximal humeral bone loss, the unstable reverse, the throwing shoulder and elbow. We also had fantastic ICLs where we covered just about every topic in shoulder and elbow, as well as a couple in practice management. Lastly, we had great educational sessions, which included 60 scientific talks, and these were followed by some very elucidating and entertaining panels and debates by our faculty members. I hope that if you were unable to attend the meeting, that you'll be able to watch this content online and enjoy it as much as we did.
Please revisit the experience with the amazing scientific content, symposium, debates, and educational material. Most exciting is sharing the experience of the past presidents and the wisdom they imparted on our candidate members, as well as the history of Codman.
Overall, I think it was a fantastic meeting from a scientific standpoint, from an educational standpoint, and a social standpoint. We had a vast number of speakers in the educational sessions, in the ICLs, in the symposium. We covered everything from shoulder instability, revision instability, instability with bone loss, a plurality of elbow topics to include the throwing shoulder and elbow. In addition, we talked about shoulder and elbow arthroplasty and revision thereof to include bone loss. And so we really tried to cover everything from a sports standpoint to an arthroplasty standpoint and the revision thereof. And we try to pair every scientific session and symposia with some case-based learning and debates. And our guest lectures, I thought, were absolutely amazing. We had Dr. Bill Mallon give us a wonderful history lesson on the life, the death, and the contributions of our founding father of shoulder surgery, Ernest Amory Codman. And then Dr. Buzz Burkhead was not to be outdone. I mean, he entertained us as only Buzz can. And that was his life and advice from a fabled and storied career in shoulder surgery.
Recordings now available to you include the educational sessions and symposia held at the meeting, as well as keynote lectures by Drs. Kuhn, Mallon, Andrews, Burkhead, Ross, and Van Reed. Other content includes the award ceremony, the virtual reality session, the ASES Foundation and Advocacy reports, and the Near Circle meeting. Whether you attended the meeting or maybe if you couldn't make it this year, please feel free to log in and review this educational material at your convenience.